Listen, personally, I don't even know if I want to do this segment because it's like it's a little upsetting already to me. But there's a lot of conversation lately about people, parents who have their kids who are like severely disabled, man. And they're constantly live 24/7 begging for money, and it feels really inappropriate, you know? And dude, this is just tough, man. It's like, how do you really call this out? Because the parent, I don't know, man. Maybe we just won't do this, bro. This is too much. Because, like, how do you even call it out? I mean, the parents they probably love their kids a lot. They probably do love their kids a lot. I don't think they're looking at their kid as a money machine. Because, like, think about it, bro. Like, you carry, especially, like, you carry your kid for, like, 9 months and they come out, it's like, fuck. Like, no, now they have, like, some kind of, like, really rare, like, horrible, stressful disability. And if anything, going on the internet and getting validation probably feels like really good. And I get it, but it just feels so wrong, man. Um, it feels so wrong, especially with some of the state of some of these kids, dude. I don't know if this is real. Is this even is this real? I don't know, dude. Especially with the state that some of these kids are in. It's like I don't even want to be like mean, but I just feel like if it was my kid, I don't know, man. I just personally, if it was my kid in this state, I'd probably try. I mean, I feel like it would be better if they maybe like pass peacefully, you know? You know what I mean? I know that sounds so horrible, but this looks like a life of just absolute constant pain. Like what's the value of the quality of life, man? It's so fucked up. I think that's why it's so hard to talk about. And there's just so many parents who like I just don't know, man. I guess I don't know cuz I don't even know if it's like legal to, you know, I mean just say like allow your kid to pass safely, you know what I mean? Pass like are you allowed to do that? Is that even legal to do? Seems like this page doesn't really talk about anything though and then they start getting views once they start showing whatever, what I don't know what issue, I don't know what disorder this kid has or disability. I don't know, man. In Switzerland it's legal. It feels like it should be legal. This is so fucked up. I feel like this is so fucked up. Um, I don't know. It's just because you use your kids for clout. It's one of those things where like, how do you differentiate people using your kids for clout? Which to me, it feels like this one is kind of that. It doesn't. I don't even know if this is his kid. It seems like someone else's kid that this person's using for clout because they don't like. That's the thing. Is like none of their content has anything to do with this kid until like very recently. And then they're putting a ton of TikToks probably because getting attention. So if anything, this person seems to be using someone else's family and kid for clout. But then if it's like the parent and they're on lives all the time, like I don't know, man. Like you have a parent who's taking care of their kid. That's their whole job 24/7. That's their whole job 24/7. And they have nobody to really talk to, and people probably stay away from them because they have to do so much. Because that's what happens, man. People like that's like really sad. So some people are like, "Fuck, it's like a dying kid. It's so sad." And the parents are just staying home and taking care of the kids, so they have like nobody to really talk to. And then it develops this thing, and then you start getting likes when you show your kid, and then all of a sudden it's like, "Oh, I'm getting some validation." And it's so complicated, bro. It's so complicated, and it's like a really upsetting topic to talk about. But I will say that regardless of the kid, this person, it seems like it's not his kid, and he's just using someone else's kid for attention, which I think is really fucked up. That's the most fucked up part. Yeah, it is really hard to watch, man. It's sad. It's just sad shit. I felt like it. I felt like I wanted to talk about it because I feel like it's a conversation to have that we're not having enough of. And I think that part of the conversation is managing. I think part of the conversation too is managing people's desire to not want to see sad shit. Because a lot of times people will look at like a parent. A lot of times people will look at a parent that like is on lives all day with their kid and they'll go, "Oh my god, she's just milking this kid for money." And it's like that might be true, but also I don't think that they had the kid so that they can go on TikTok live and beg for money all day. That's not exactly a fun job. It sounds more like they had their kid and they're like, okay, I got to support it. Maybe it's because there's no legal option to you know allow the kid to pass the pain free. And they found this outlet that like kind of makes them feel good about themselves. And I feel like part of us is some people, and maybe it's like I'm really uncomfortable because this is sad and they shouldn't be able to do this. But like I think a lot of it's just like we're projecting our sensitivity onto the situation, if that makes sense. It's just fucking sad, bro. This whole thing is sad. Imagine it's like your kid. That's unfortunate, man. It's really unfortunate. I know this is a heavy topic, so sorry, but I did want to talk about it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.